Back to it, shotgun formation again for Corcoran. He's got 3 receivers to his right. He's looking to his left, though. Has a man open. That's going to skip over to him. Doesn't make it there. Incomplete pass for a 2nd down.
Yeah, he was looking for Zach Prosser, who's really been his main target most of the year. Right there, Simon Starks was right on top of him in good coverage. Forced Corcoran to really put the ball out at low.
10:46 now, 2nd down and 10. Bringing a man in motion from his right to left, but it's going to be a handoff up the middle. He's got nowhere to run. The Tiger defense all over him that time. That's going to be a loss of the play.
Yeah, Riley O'Bannon from that linebacker position. Again, so far, Tigers looked at that film from last year, I'm sure, and said, you're not going to run up the middle on us so far this ball game. Doing a good job up the middle.
2-yard loss going to bring up 3rd and 12. Clock still running at 10:20 left here in the 1st quarter. Shotgun formation for Corcoran. 3 receivers now to his left. He's looking to his left. Has time, looking over there, has the big tight end, but it's going to be dropped.
That's Simon
that's
Starks.
Verdugo.
Yeah, then Simon Starks again hitting him. As soon as that ball hits Verdugo's hands, forced him to drop the ball. Big defensive start for the Tiger defense.
Verdugo dropped it. That's going to bring up 4th down, ball at their own 42-yard line, so they will punt. Tigers sending 2 back deep to receive. Hawkins and is that
Samarian Hawkins and is at 82.
Johnson?
Yeah, Cooper Johnson.
Corcoran also the punter, and that gets over ahead. He needs to
keep rolling, ball. Keep rolling.
And it does get into the end zone.
Wasn't a pretty punt, but it was just a nice end over end and had to roll, thank goodness.
Tigers will take over 1st down and 10 at their own 20. Again, the defense doing a great job on their first defensive possession. Gave up a 1st down, but as you were talking about, Tap, the biggest thing they're able to do, at least early right now, is stop that run up the middle.
Yeah, and like I said, that's my concern coming in, and the Tiger defense showing us something they really haven't shown consistently last year nor this season.
1st down and 10 for the Tigers at their own 20. Will in the offense back out there. Mooring in the backfield with him. 2 receivers to his left, 1 to the right. Tigers going from right to left option, and this is what they ran on their first play of the last game. The Cougars are on. He's going to pick up about 1.
And again, I like the call. It looked like he had some room, but give the Cougar defense a little credit. They really closed down. That was Braylon Wortham, the defensive back, that came up and was able to get that pitch back.
2-yard pickup officially. Going to bring up 2nd down and 8. Ball at their own 22-yard line. Mooring still in at the back. Will in shotgun formation again. 2 here to his left, 1 to his right. Tigers are going from right to left. Bringing a man in motion, and he's going to go that way. Will drops the ball. Now he's going to pick it up himself. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And Will, again, like you said, did it. But that was one time I wish Will would have challenged the guy going right, because I think there was man-to-man on that side, and that player had run off, that corner had run off. If he had gotten that right corner, Will would still be running. But again, in a situation like that, get the ball back and get what you can.
They say he officially gained a yard on the play. 3rd and 7. 9 minutes left here.
So on this weak side, I think these wide receivers are lined up man-to-man. Everybody else is on that strong trip side.
And it's going to be a handoff with the blocker in front of him, but he couldn't really turn the corner. That was going to be to Mooring, and he's going to pick up a yard of the play.
Cougar defense answered just as well. Thought the Tigers might take another shot down the field right there, but they'll be punting right now. What happened, though, is the lineman, I didn't catch the number, was trying to get out in front of Mooring. Didn't really get out in front of Mooring. If he would have gotten out in front, we might have had a run, yeah.
It really did slow Mooring down. He couldn't turn upfield on that. Going to bring up 4th down. King out the punt. Standing at his own 45-yard line. Can't see the number. High end over end punt. Fair catch is going to be called, and that's where they'll get it at their own 45.
You know, in the old days, when you wave 2 hands like that, they would say that's an illegal.
Yeah.
You know, now I guess they're
just trying to make sure everybody.
Yeah. You know, if you didn't do the 1-hand wave, but if you did 2 hands, that was an illegal signal.
Tigers go 3 and out. Cougars right back on the field, taking over at their own 45-yard line. 8 minutes left here in the game. Shotgun formation for Corcoran. He sends a man in motion, but they're going to hand the ball off, stretch it out a little bit, and he's going to get a hard-earned 4, maybe 5 yards there on the play. And
and that was Aiden Martinez-Brown. And again, he was a freshman here in Consol, and family unfortunately moved into the other district, and he went there, had to go there. And but he's had a great career there so far.
6-yard pickup, straight drop back for Corcoran. He's got time. Has a man open over the middle. That's going to be his big tight end. He's going to get the first down. 7-yard pickup on the play.
Again, that's one thing if I remember from the Cougars. They're satisfied slowly driving the ball down the field, and then they lull you to sleep, and then they'll go for the big play.
First down and 10, ball in the Tiger territory, ball at the 44-yard line. And this is going to be a handoff up the middle to Aiden Brown, Martinez Brown, and he is lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Nazir Adams came from his defensive end position and came down the line, made first contact, and brought him down.
Second down and 10, again, ball at the Tiger 44-yard line.
That front three has been solid all year. Nazir Adams, Tuna Fichetti, Wyatt Beavers, and again, but they rotate players in and out.
Pistol formation for the Cougars. Handoff again. This time he's going to stretch it out a little bit. He hops over a player, does Martinez Brown, and he's going to cross the 40 down to the 38. They're going to say that's a 7-yard pickup.
Yeah, he doesn't look like he picks up a lot, and then all of a sudden you're like 7. I thought it was like 3 or 4, but you're not going to bring him down one-on-one, and he's going to make a few people miss.
Third down for the Cougars. Ball across the 40 to the Tiger 37-yard line. Cade Corcoran looking back to the sideline. He's got the play. Shotgun formation. He's got Stapp in the backfield with him now. They're bringing a man in motion, but they're going to hand it off to Stapp. And he's going to bounce off a couple tackles. He's not going to get the first down. He's going to get close. Fell forward for about 3, maybe 2. So they're
going. I think they're going heavy. They're not going. They're going for it here. But he's going to bring in, I guess, his heavy offense here.
Connor Cashin coming in. 4th down and 1. They've got to cross the 35 to the 34 to get the first down.
It's a Wildcat. Braylon Wortham, the defensive back, is in at quarterback.
And he got it. And he's going to fall forward and get it. What maybe?
Maybe not. I don't know.
We're looking at the spot.
He may have been short. I think that
where the line judge he had to get to the 34-yard line. They're going to call it a first down.
Wow.
The spot coming from the line judge from the far side didn't look like
look, Coach Schmidt's upset. He wants a measurement, and I don't disagree with him. I would have said you got to at least measure that.
They're going to, they're telling him to get back. That was a very close one there.
What happened to the days when the coach would say, I want it measured?
Yeah.
I know I'm old school.
First down and 10, ball across the 35, right at the 34-yard line. That was a very close call. Working a shotgun for him. He's going to hand it off. And they're going to do a flea flicker there. Has a man open, and he's going to be caught. And a touchdown on the trick play on the flea flicker. A 34-yard touchdown pass to number 88, Xavier Vela.
Again, to throw a trick play out this early in the ball game, you know it's good, but you got to give the Cougars credit. Really, it was just a toss, sweep, reverse pass, the old flea flicker, like you said. And what happens is usually the person that goes up the sideline is usually a lead back, and people that lose him, and then he gets wide open.
The extra point is up and good, and the Cougars score first to take the 7-0 lead. 4:57 left here in the first quarter. Tiger offense is coming up next. You're listening to A&M Consolidated Tiger football on WTAW 1620 and 94.5.
Kelly Burt Dozer.
B-Dias drive recap. The Cougars go 55 yards on 9 plays, and it's a 34-yard touchdown reception to Xavier Vela on the flea flicker. And Tappy, you're right. there's part of me that's like, you're bringing out the trick plays already, but, I mean, it worked.
Yeah, it did, and so give them credit. But, you know, again, being the homer that we are, frustrating that we didn't even get a measurement.
Yes,
you know,
on that
again,
first down
to me,
play,
that's the bad part of the officiating. I know they're trying to speed it up, but that was close enough for us over here to go, wait a minute.
So, yeah, you're right. The line judge on the far side.
Because he didn't cut. Usually they come out and they're doing this, and he wasn't.
He didn't say a thing. Big number 99, Gustavo Lopez is here to kick off, and that is going to be fielded. Oh, we're going to let that go. Oh, no, he's going to bring it out. Dangerous play there, and he's going to be hit hard as Cameron Vines.
Again, both of the Tigers kind of looked at each other. I don't know if they thought it was going in the end zone, but they both kind of looked at each other, but so nobody picked it up going. Cameron Vines, if he would have caught on the run, I think he has an opportunity because he had to hold up for that second. Then the Cougars were able to get down and stop him before the 20. Heck, at the 6:17.
Tiger offense coming back in third, going 3 and out on their first possession. 4:52 left here in the first quarter, down by 7. Willing the offense back out there. He's got Ralston in the backfield with him now. Straight drop back, has some time, loses the ball again and has to fall on it. That's twice now he's lost the ball on a play.
Yeah, not sure what's going on. I mean, those are the same balls he warmed up with. I know there's probably a little more humidity on those hands, but I you know, again, coach isn't afraid if you know, Wills had like 2 passes and dropped them both. I mean, he couldn't get rid of them. Wouldn't be surprised if we saw Jaden Moenberg starting to warm up at some point.
10-yard loss on the play. Going to bring up now 2nd and 20. The ball is on their own 7-yard line. Shotgun formation for Will. Low ball, but he gets it off. That's going to be Ralston. Tries to get around the edge. Can't. And he's going to be lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, the Cougars, similar to our defense, is kind of more fast than they are big. And again, I think you, just like I think you're still going to be more successful running against us, you got to run at them.
3rd and 20 now. 3:50 on the clock.
Now again, if you're Coach Rod, you just hand off and let's get out of here because you know you don't know what's left with Will's hand right now.
Pistol formation for Will. 3 receivers to the left. Straight drop back. Has time again. Looking. Throws it up. Has a man downfield. That's going to be caught by Vines. 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown.
No yellow. Okay, Will stands all right.
93-yard touchdown reception from Will Hargett to Cameron Vines.
That's how you answer.
And here comes the extra point. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up and good, and your A&M Consolidated Tigers have tied the game on a 93-yard touchdown reception by Cameron Vines. 3:25 left here in the first quarter. You're listening to A&M Consolidated Tiger football.
Man.
You gotta take it off. Patrick.
And Cameron did the rest, made one guy miss as he was trying to tackle him from behind, but Cameron ran a go route. Will hit him in stride, and that was perfect. 7-7 is the score now. Tigers getting ready to go back out.
Will stayed in the pocket, let the play develop, trusted his line like we talked about.
Here's the kickoff field to 5, and they're going to fake the reverse on that. Tigers trying to stay in their lanes. The Cougars trying to run out there. A good job right there of not holding on for the host collar and really kind of using it to pull himself around, because he had him by the back for a second but ended up tackling. I didn't see who made the tackle, but it was a great play, I believe.
Yeah, he did. And again, he was about the last player who was going to make it. Everybody else went with the fake, unfortunately. Again, even on those fakes, you have to stay in your lanes and let the players come to you.
Cougars take over at their own 36-yard line. 3:18 left here in the first quarter. Cochran in the shotgun formation, bringing a man in motion again. Going to be a handoff, and that's going to be, and he's got some room to run. A great job there by Stapp, and he's dragging some players all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Nico Garcia making that tackle from the opposite side cornerback. Now, they only had a tight end on the side, so he wasn't wide out. But, again, a simple play that earlier in the game that the Tigers were in place of. You got to stay focused when you're on the defensive end.
36-yard pickup in the first down. Right back up to the line. They're going to do a toss, and that's going to be to number 11, and he's going to get brought down from behind. That's Zach Cross, the wide receiver.
Yeah, Michael Thompson came up from his safety position to make that little jet sweep. But again, the Cougars they're a no-huddle, fast, up-tempo team, where the Tigers are more of a no-huddle. Let's get up to the line and look and see what's going on.
Cochran has the play. 3 receivers out to the left. He's still got Cashin in the backfield with him. Fakes the cash and looking downfield. Has the man open over the middle. Tigers just kind of let him sit there in their zone. And what I'm seeing, Tappan, is correct. Like the receivers is going and just finding a spot and sitting there.
They're just flooding zones right there. And in fact, 2 Cougars were too close, and I'm sure they'll look at that and try to do it. One of them was probably supposed to run to the back corner. But again, they're just overloading the zone. And like you said, once they find an open spot, they just turn and stop.
3rd reception by the big tight end, Jackson Verdugo. Cougars already back in scoring territory about the Tiger 12-yard line. Barely a minute and 10 off the clock. And it's going to be a handoff, and that's Martinez Brown. He's tripped up. A great job there by Nazir Adams.
Yeah, Nazir
to make that first touch.
He got good penetration. He didn't really bring him down, but tripped him up, and then enough that he was able to have another Tiger come in and finish him off.
Ball now at the Tiger 10. 2-yard pickup by Martinez Brown, 2nd down and 8. Tight formation here by the Cougars. They're going to hand it off one more time to Brown, and he's hit hard very quickly. Couldn't see who that was, just back at the line of scrimmage.
That was Clifton Gooden, who, again, I talked about how the defensive line rotates out. He's in for Wyatt Beavers right now.
3rd down, no gain on the play. Going to bring up 3rd and 8 for the Cougars. Ball at the Tiger 10-yard line.
Wouldn't be surprised if they just flood that left side again, or one of the 2 sides, and just put too many receivers over there for our defensive backs.
They've got 3 receivers and their tight end to the left. Martinez Brown in the backfield with Corcoran. Checks back to the line of scrimmage, to the sideline one more time.
Coach Pryor's going to call
he's got a
timeout.
timeout, but the play clock was running down.
And he's upset at something. Not sure what he's upset about.
That's going to be a timeout by the Cougars, and we will take it with them. 54 seconds left here on the clock. 7-7 is the score, but the Cougars are about to try to score. You're listening to A&M Consolidated Tiger Football on WTAW 1620.
Responsive. See equal.
Basically, they're one of their 3rd play of the drive.
Of that drive, a 93-yard touchdown reception to tie this game on their last possession. The Cougars have quickly marched back down the field. They got the ball with 3:18 at their own 36-yard line, and with 54 seconds left, they're standing right at the Tiger 10.
You know, again, and this is Well, you never know. Coach Pryor might go ahead and kick the field goal if the Tigers are able to stop it, but they can get a first down without, getting in the end zone.
Third and 8, Cochran in shotgun formation. Now they've got 3 receivers to the right, and that's the direction he's rolling. Looking for somebody, trying to throw it over to the big tight end, and he catches it. That's going to be a touchdown before Bardugo, and he is just a beast down there.
He is, and I forget who he's committed to or signed with, but he is going to be playing next year because the Tigers had pretty good coverage trying to figure out what number that was. But again, Tigers in good coverage, but they flooded the zone, but the Tigers matched up man right there, and give Cade Corcoran credit. He just threw it up high. A lot of these kids have been playing for a long time together, and they have a lot of confidence in each other.
Low snap, but they get it down. The extra point is up and good, and the Cougars come right back and take the lead. 14-7 with 49 seconds left here in the first quarter. We'll see if the Tigers can answer. Back in a moment. You're listening to A&M Consolidated Tiger Football on WTAW 1620 and 94.5.
For over 35.
Plays and cap it off with a 10-yard reception to Verdugo, who is a beast in the end zone, and that's going to be your First State Bank of Bedi's drive, Recap. And Cap, you're right. Tigers had pretty good coverage on there. Corcoran just threw it to where only his big tight end could catch it.
We're talking the beast and everything else. He's 6'4", 235, according to this roster right here. He is a big kid, that's for sure.
Gustavo Lopez, the junior kicker.
He's 6'3", 275. And they had an offside.
And he gets it high and end over end, and the Tigers go ready for it this time. And Cameron Vines drops it at the 5. Now he's got a lane. If he can get around this one by, he's got the sideline. One player to miss, he's going to get pushed out of bounds at about the 50.
That was Mooring.
Oh, well, yeah, Mooring gets him. A good answer here by the Consol Tigers, but they're talking to him on the sideline about
somebody please catch the football. But you and I both saw that gap, and it opened up
big time. Tigers are going to take over at the 50-yard line with 40 seconds left on the clock. Now trailing 14-7. Again, scored on a 93-yard touchdown reception from Will Hargett to Cameron Vine on their last possession. Went 3 and out on their first possession. Will in pistol formation. He's going to move Cameron from his left to his right. Mooring in the backfield with him. It's going to be a straight drop for Will. Going downfield one more time. Has a man open, and it's going to be dropped.
Darius Roberts again. Will hit him stride for stride. Maybe a little more difficult catch than the previous one, but one I know Darius wants back because, again, he had this man beat, and Will couldn't have put it much better than he put it right there.
Second down and 10. Ball still at their 50. 34 seconds on the clock. A great attempt there by the Tigers to try to answer.
Maybe we're just going to throw deep every play. Who knows?
Shotgun formation for Will. Two to his right. Now he's going to send Cameron in motion, and they're going to follow it up, and Will's going to keep the ball himself with some room to run. Going to slide forward, pick up the C&J barbecue first down. 11-yard pickup there by Will.
And I haven't said it yet this year, but I've said it a lot over the last year. When Will Hargett will run, we're a different ball club.
Absolutely. And I think that one of the things that goes there, because when he becomes a threat to run, that's something that every team has to be able to pay attention to.
Because that was an RPO. He made the perfect read. Once he decided he was running, he turned on his speed. He showed us his speed defensively last week. But, I mean, Will's got to be a threat besides just trying to scramble around, too.
11-yard pickup, ball now at the Cougar 39-yard line, and that's going to be the final play of the first half.
First quarter.
First quarter.
Ooh, first half. I know it's up and down.
14-7 is the score. We'll be back on the other side of this. You're listening to A&M Consolidated Tiger Football on WTAW 1620 and 94.5.
One in there.
Elijah, 86 then. 8.
Do you want us to ask you to give us a camera?
Yeah.
You sure? Ask you a camera for quarter 4, like for quarter.
That's okay. Then Bailey can do it and you can help him.
Tigers on for the extra point. Low snap, but they get it. And it is up and good, and just like that, it is 14-all here in the second quarter of a packed Tigerland Stadium. Tap and I will be back in just a second. You're listening to A&M Consolidated Tiger Football on WTAW 1620 and 94.5.
Winning a high.
Yards on 2 plays, and cap it off with a 34-yard touchdown run by Chunky Mooring.
Chunky. But, you know, so again, I look across and start to think, well, the Tigers have been in close ball games this year.
Yes.
The Cougars really have not. And I can tell you what, neither have their fans. Now, I said that probably 2 years ago at Cougar Field, and they came back. But again, you know, their fans aren't accustomed. They're used to the Cougars just putting teams away early.
King kicks it off deep, and it's going to be fielded and almost dropped. And this time, nope, they can fake the reverse again. And going to get it back out to the 25-yard line. Both teams have scored on their last 2 possessions after both teams actually had to punt on their first possession.
The punter's got some early work.
Corcoran and the offense back out there taking over at their own 25-yard line. First down and 10. 11:40 left here. Corcoran in shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the side, straight drop back, wide receiver screen that is blown up immediately.
Zamarian Hawkins again from that cornerback position made a great read, went right to the feet of Zach Crosser, was able to trip him up for a short gain.
Going to be complete, but they're going to say it's a 1-yard pickup officially. Second down and 9. Corcoran has completed his last 6 passes. Going to bring a man in motion. Going to be a handoff and some room around the edge is Martinez Brown. And he picks up 9 in the first down.
They ran to the short side of the field, but they were still able to just collapse that the right side of the Tiger defensive line down. You got a couple, and Nazir Adams is there, but you know Poon is out, and the linebackers I think are really staying more at home this week than trying to blitz more.
First and 10, ball to the 36. Pistol formation, handoff to Aiden Brown around the right side. He's upended. Falls forward for 1 yard.
That was Clifton Gooden again making that first contact over at that defensive end position.
Again, we talked about Aiden Brown maybe not being their featured back this year, but that is already his 8th
He's
run.
not on the 2 deep. Right.
Corcoran looking outside, and he's going to be out there just a little bit earlier before his wide receiver, Walton, made the break. He threw that just a little early.
Well, he had to, because here Adams got through and was able to put a little pressure on him, and I don't think Corcoran had really felt pressure like that this entire game yet.
3rd and 9. Ball at their own 37-yard line. Clock stopped at 10:42. You can hear the noisemakers from the fans here tonight on the Tiger sideline. Straight drop back for Corcoran. Under some pressure, has some room to run. He throws downfield, has a man, and that's going to be caught and then dropped. A good look by Corcoran. That was a nice pass. Both quarterbacks are really trying to put all 3 quarterbacks are putting the ball in some good spots.
Yeah, Cade Corcoran did a nice job stepping up in the pocket. I thought he might have come close to crossing the line of scrimmage, but he put the ball out there for Xavier Vila, who caught that first one, and that one dropped right in his hands and went right through. But the Tigers were right there. Might have had a little contact with the hands also once it hit the ball, hit it.
Remember, Corcoran is also their punter. Tigers were 2 back to receive.
And they're kind of in an offensive set.
Yeah, they are. And he does get it off that backwards end over end, and that's going to end up bouncing. Oh, no, Tiger's going to field it, but then quickly get out of bounds.
Yeah, and
at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, Cade Corcoran's not back there to kick 50-yard punts. He's back. They only put him back like 10 yards, and he's just to get the ball quickly off his foot and just get on. And I don't even think they want it to be spiral. I think they want that end over end to get that good roll.
Tigers take over at their own 25-yard line.
Think we'll go deep? Heck, I would.
10:28 left here in the second quarter. Will back out there. Pistol formation. He's got 2 receivers here to the right. Tigers now going from our left to right. So from the field house to the far end zone. And it's going to be a keeper by Will. He fakes the jet sweep to Vines and picks up 8 on his own.
I don't know if that's a read or not, but again, I think it's not because of the way Will went straight up the middle, not out more to the outside. But again, love the play. We ran Cameron Vines, kind of faked the jet sweep, faked the to him, and then Will went wide off his butt and had a big hole, picked up the 8 yards.
Ball across the 30 to the 33-yard line. 15 on the play clock for Will. He's got the play to his line. This time he's got 3 receivers here to his right. I believe that's Ralston in the backfield with him. And wide receiver screen, and that's going to be Devine. They're going to say he caught it.
He's going to get the first, I think. Well, they spotted it that time. Yeah, I was with you. I thought it might have been a short hop, but no officials were closer than us, and that should be the first. That's more of a first down than the one College Station had, that's for sure.
3-yard pickup there on the play, and a C&J's barbecue first down. Willwood looking at the sideline to get the play. Clock running at 9:20 left here at the 14-14 all game. Pistol formation here for Will. A receiver to either side. Ralston still in the backfield with it. And fake the handoff, straight drop back. He's got time. Looking downfield, has a man, and that's going to be tipped. A good job there by Wheatfall.
Yeah, Tristan Wheatfall, stride for stride right there with Braylon Hunter. But again, Will put that ball out there and still had a small chance to get that ball with the completion. But the Tigers have shown we're going to attack you deep tonight.
Good look there by Will. Going to bring up second down on the incompletion, though.
And I think that's mostly because the Cougars are matching up man-to-man, and we feel like we have more speed than, maybe not against Wheatfall, but on that other side we've shown we've had it for sure.
Second down and 10 here for Will. 3 receivers now to the left, 1 to the right. Ball is on the right hash mark. And the option, Will's going to keep it himself. Picks up another 8 on that one. Had a player lose his helmet.
Yeah, that was Josiah Blanco. So now Tigers have to bring in Trayvon Truman, who really has played a lot this year. So
they're going to say officially a 7-yard pickup for Will. Ball's across the 40 to the 42. If you take away the dropped ball, Will is already at 28 yards for the rushing tonight. Shotgun formation. 2 to his right, 1 here to his left on the short side. Ball at the middle, in the middle hash mark. And coach is going to call a timeout.
I think he saw that pressure coming up the middle from the Cougars.
Go ahead.
He didn't want to go ahead. He didn't like what he saw, so he called that timeout.
We'll take that timeout with them with 8:29 left here in the second quarter. 14-14 is your score. Chap and I will be back in a moment. You're listening to A&M Consolidated Tiger Football on WTAW 1620 and 94.5.
Aggie-owned.
The score, an evenly matched game against two very good football teams.
It's been fun, that's for sure, and you're right. So far, it's been extremely evenly matched. You score, I score. I score, you score. I mean, it's just going back and forth.
Third down for the Tigers at their own 42-yard line, 3 yards to go. Pistol formation here for Will. They changed their formation from before the timeout. Will's rolling out. Has a man open on the sideline. That's going to be caught. He had two options there and picked the deeper man.
Yeah, I wanted to just go short. Just get the first here, Will. Just get the first. But I love the play action. We've seen it occasionally this year. Oh. Oh, that's a killer. I didn't see that.
Neither did I.
Oh, it was the line judge on the other side made that call.
An eligible receiver downfield. Mark off 5, going to bring up 3rd and 8 here for the for the Tigers. Again, that was a nice play there by Will, longer developing than I think his line thought it was going to be.
Yeah, because he probably could have run and gotten the first himself.
Pistol formation again. He's got twin receivers stacked to either side. They check back to the sideline. Has the play ready now. Straight drop back for Will. Has some protection. Goes up over the middle and going to be through the hands. Looking for Solomon on that one.
Yeah, Jackson Solomon's been so reliable this whole season. I bragged on him about his good route running. Reminds me of Peyton Bjork. And again, that time, there was a little pressure. Had to throw it probably a step sooner. And right when he turned his head, that ball was on top of him. Hit him right in the hands, though.
Unfortunately, a costly penalty there. Going to bring Radley King out to punt. Ball at the Tiger 37-yard line. Is that Herring back deep?
Yes.
For the Cougars, standing at his own 35-yard line.
Cougars showing pressure here. Drop off.
He gets it off a nice high spiral punt. Booming punt that pushes him all the way back inside the 30 to the 22-yard line. That was a nice punt by King.
Best punt of the season so far for him.
That was a beautiful punt.
And like I said, they showed pressure, but then backed off and were setting up the return. Herring waited a long time to call the fair catch on that one.
That was a beautiful punt with a lot of height and hang time that really canceled what the Cougars were trying to do on the return. Taking over at their own 22-yard line. 7:52 here in the second quarter. Corcoran out there is going to hand it off, and that's going to be Cashin. He's hit first, which slowed him down a little bit, and that's only going to be a 2-yard pickup. It's going to be that with Stapp.
Yeah, we'll take the 2-yard pickup, but you're right. We want to be greedy. We probably had him at the line of scrimmage, if not behind the line of scrimmage.
7:30 left here. Shotgun formation for Corcoran. Makes a shift, sends 2 players from left to right, including Verdugo, who has a touchdown reception already. Straight drop back, has a man open over middle. That's going to be dropped through the hands of Verdugo that time.
Then you said it. It's very simple. Verdugo just runs down and gets right, runs to the defender, turns around, and I'm 6'4", throw me the football. Right there, just enough contact that forced him to kind of take his eye off the ball and drop it 3rd and long.
That's a basketball play, isn't it?
Yeah. Well,
just get down on the low block, and here I am.
But you get up to the next levels and stuff. That's what they do. Find the open zone.
3rd down. Tigers show pressure. They're trying to get him from behind, and they do. Tigers bring the pressure really for the first time tonight and get to Corcoran.
Nazir Adams from that left defensive end, tracking down from behind. Gigantic play for the defense to be able to get the Tigers off 2 possessions in a row now and again give the ball back to the offense.
First sack of the evening for the Tigers. 7-yard loss on the play.
And you said it, probably the first time that he was even pressured tremendously.
Ball back at their own 18-yard line. Corcoran is the punter.
Corcoran is going to Sam Houston on a baseball scholarship.
He gets it off, and that's a sidewinder that time. It takes a bounce. Going to be fielded, and he's going to have some room to run up to 35 now with some blockers to the 40. Finally brought out of bounds. That should be, and the flag comes in for a horse collar.
That's Cooper Johnson, who, again, was one of those kids we talked about. He's a sophomore, just got brought up, I think, last week when we had to throw away our initial rosters. May not have been Marcel Reed, but it was Marcel Reed like when he made a defender missing there.
That should be a horse call. I don't see the...
Well, there was a flag, I thought, thrown. There we go.
There it is. First penalty of the evening for the Cougars. Horse collar penalty. That's going to move the Tigers well into Cougar territory. Cougar ball's going to be at the Cougar 23-yard line. First down and 10 for the Tigers. Best starting field position for either team here this evening. Will and the offense out there with Mooring in the backfield with him. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Ball is on the right hash mark. He's bringing a man in motion. That's fine. But they're going to hand the ball off to Mooring. He's going to fall to the just shy of the 20-yard line. So a good 30-yard pickup there.
Yeah, again, I was kind of thinking they might have taken a shot right there, but I love the fact that we're going to run the ball, pick up about 3 yards, and again, give us 2nd and 7, stay on track.
Ball just outside the Cougar 20-yard line. Clock running with 5:55 left here of a 14-14 game. Shotgun formation for Will. 2 receivers to either side for him. Straight drop back. Has time, looking over the middle, has a man on the backside, and he just overthrew Vines. Threw it to a spot that Cameron just couldn't get to.
I actually thought they were going to run that corner on the first play. But you're right, Will had time on that one. He just threw it to the back corner. If he throws it just midway into the end zone, that's a touchdown. But again, bring up 3rd and 7. I think we're still out of field goal range because we're looking at 37 yardage. Not sure if Radley has that distance. So we're probably looking at 2 down territory right here.
Clock stopped with 5:39, 37 here. Will in shotgun formation with Mooring to his right. Will has shown his legs more tonight than he has any other point in the season. And he's going to come right. Did he get a foot down? They're going to say no. Throwing the ball to the right. Couldn't see who was throwing that to.
I think it was 17, I can't tell if he returned or 14. Still can't tell.
Will threw it to the sideline.
But it is 2 down territory. Tigers aren't hesitating, still going.
If that was 17, that's Braylon Hunter. Tried to get a foot down. A nice throw. Will threw it kind of high. Looked like he tried to get a foot down. Just not able to. 4th down here for the Tigers. Ball at the 20-yard line. Will and the offense still out there. 5:34 left, 14-14 is your score. Will with 3 receivers now to his left. Ball's on the right hash mark. He's looking that direction. Has a man open over the middle. That's going to be caught and then dropped. He was hit as he threw. That was Tristan Weedfall breaking the play up.
Again, Will's putting the ball in the receiver's hands, but at some point we're going to have to make a play on one of those.
Cougar defense does a great job. Tigers with excellent field position. Can't capitalize on it. Now the Cougars going to take over at their own 20-yard line. 5:31 left here in the first half. First down and 10 for Cade Corcoran. And that's going to be a handoff around the left side. That's going to be Martinez Brown. He's going to pick up 3. He was trying to go off tackle and ends up having to pop that outside because the Cougars really kind of stifled that offensive line.
Yeah, and picks up about 4, but popped pretty good right there. Cannon Keeshnick finished him off. Good hit by Cannon.
4-yard pickup officially, straight drop back for Corcoran. He's under pressure again, and they're going to get to him. They just collapsed that offensive line that time with just pure strength.
You took the words out of my mouth. They just came up the middle. He didn't give him a chance to step up. And Kate Corcoran did the smart thing, probably pulled the ball down.
That is going to be a 9-yard loss on the play.
Come on, defense. Don't make them punt again here.
3rd and long. Ball back at the 15-yard line. 4:30 left on the clock. Tigers with a late substitution. Corcoran has some time looking downfield, and that's just going to be a miscommunication between he and his receiver. Nobody was over there.
And I think Kate Corcoran felt a little pressure there again, too. May have gotten rid of it a step sooner than he needed to. That'll bring up 4th down.
Ball at their own 15-yard line, so Corcoran going to stay out there to punt again.
Remember, Coach Schmidt told us he will not get hit. He's going to slide. But when you're getting sacked, you don't have any choice right there.
4:26 on the clock. Tigers with 2 back to receive. And again, there's still been some confusion, even on that last punt return, on who was actually going to get the punt. Roberts back deep, and I can't see who it is on the other side. Cougars with another sidewinder end over end, and it gets around, and he touches that. He's got to get that.
Yeah.
And he just falls on it.
I think that was Cooper Johnson again. But Cooper reacted well. Fortunate that second bounce didn't take that odd. The first one took that strange bounce, but the second one went straight up. He was able to fall on it because there were some Cougars coming quick.
Tigers going to take over. They're going to say right at the 50. 4:19 left here in the first half. 14-14 still to score.
And remember, the Tigers do get the football back to start the second half.
Will and the offense coming back out there. Coach just had everybody huddled on the offense, getting ready for this possession. Ralston in the backfield with him this time. 2 receivers here to his right, 1 to the left. Going to send the man in motion from his right to his left. Going to be a handoff to Ralston. He's hitting the backfield, but able to make some people miss, and then just drags that person another 2 or 3 yards. He crosses the 45 to the 44-yard line.
Yeah, Cameron Ralston did a real nice job. Could have gotten stopped probably as soon as he got the ball. Made a couple of people miss, and then made some more moves down the field.
Ball across the 45 to the 44, 6-yard pickup. Clock still running, under 4 minutes left. Shotgun formation again for Will with 2 now to his left. 1 out here wide to his right. Straight drop back, wide receiver screen with the block in front.
They're
going to pick up the first down. A couple of flags come in.
I think that was Darius Roberts. He didn't need to, but at the last second, just you saw the Jaguars, he get pulled, and 2 officials threw flags. So that'll give us a 2nd and probably about 12 now. Not from the previous spot, right? It's from the.
I guess they're saying it was behind the line of scrimmage.
I think there's some confusion here because the umpire wants to do it from the spot of the foul, I think.
And not the line of scrimmage. Yeah,
I guess it is they're saying from the line of scrimmage. Coach Schmitz has. He and I are the same.
He's like, where are y'all calling us
How
from?
is this? I mean.
10-yard penalty. Back across midfield of the Tigers. They've got to get it all the way down to the Cougar 40 for a first down, 2nd down now. Clock running now with 3:35 left, and again a 14-14 all score here. Will in shotgun formation. They check back to the sideline. He's got 2 receivers here to far to his right. Ball's on the left hash mark.
7 on the game clock, play clock.
That's going to be a false start now.
You almost felt like there was just confusion that whole way there.
Tigers going the wrong direction. Holding penalty now, a false start. Their 4th penalty here of the first half. 2nd and 19 now for the Tigers. Will with 2 receivers stacked to either side now. Going to send Ralston out in formation, also empty backfield. Rolls to his left and his right, and that's going to be a skip pass this time. Looking for Cameron Vines. Going to bring up 3rd and a very long 19.
You know, that's one of those plays, again, you go one way and you try to reverse back and throw and trying to do it. But as the wide receiver, they need to come meet that pass just like 1 or 2 steps. You can't always
make it easy for your quarterback.
Because the quarterback's spinning, throwing, and everything else.
Ball at the Tiger 41-yard line. They've got to get to the Cougar 41-yard line for a first down. Shot pistol formation for Will. Straight drop back. He's got some protection. Looking downfield, has a man. That's going to be caught at the 30, 20, 10, 5.
Knocked him out of bounds.
They're going to knock him out of bounds. Cameron Vines with the big play.
Very similar to play against, where was it? Forney, I guess, yes. Where, you know, he all of a sudden he made that play where they just overthrew the, look, you know, and again, bad coverage. Cameron kind of did a little few turns. It looks like we're going truck.
55-yard reception there for Vines. C&J's Barbecue first down, ball at the 4-yard line. First down and goal for the Tigers.
And we're in your favorite formation. Yep, there we go. Yes. Puna, Beavers, and Ralston, along with Mullenberg.
In your bag. You might want to put it in your bag.
And
Coach is going to
call a timeout.
I'm not sure what he's just upset with, but he's yelling at somebody.
We'll take this timeout with them again. Tigers now at the 4-yard line with 2:46 of a 14-all game. We'll be back in just a second. You're listening to A&M Consolidated Tiger Football on WTAW 1620.
Customer service.
Bench here, 2:46 left here in the first half, 14-14 all, but tap the Tigers. Well, I don't know what, okay. They came out in that straight line again, but they're still in trouble.
Give the ball to Puna.
They check back to the sideline. Everybody just stay set. First down and goal from the 4. And he drops the ball, picks it up. No, he loses the ball.
Again, the snap was a little off, but Jason was trying to move before he caught it, tried to one-hand it instead of catching the ball first. I know he was trying to make that big play. I think they were going to let him roll out and either run or throw the football.
Give him the option. Tigers turn the ball over.
But again, you got to make sure. First time truck has not been successful so far this year.
The Cougars off the fumble take over at their own 11-yard line. 2:41 left here in the first half.
Yeah, defense has been playing so well in this second quarter too.
Cochran in the offense out there, and that's gonna. I don't know what that play was. I think they might have thought the whistle was blown. They're gonna say that's a huge loss there, all the way back to the 3-yard line.
Did the center snap before the rest of the line, and everybody's like, oh wait, we got to go.
Cochran stopped and then handed the ball like he looked like he thought the whistle was blown. Well, he then handed off to Martinez like you said because he doesn't want to get
hit. Here, you got it. You take it.
That is going to be a 7-yard loss on the play by Martinez Brown.
Tigers only have 1 timeout left because they took that timeout before that turnover on that last truck thing. I'm sure Coach wishes he had that back now.
Second down, ball at the 4. Hand off to Martinez Brown around the right. He's going to pick up about 3, maybe 4 to get to the right at the 9-yard line. Third 12. 1:40 left on the clock. Corcoran checking to the sideline. They're just trying to let this clock run down as much as they possibly can, I believe. Now he has the ball. Now he has the play. 1:24 on the clock. Straight drop back. Throwing him downfield, has a man, and that's going to be outthrown. He had a step.
Yeah, Crosser had a step on Nico Garcia out there. But again, Corcoran Gabe got it up early. He's hearing some footsteps right now. Again, he is the punter. Tigers will have one timeout left with 1:15 left. Or is this just going to be third down?
No, this should be fourth down.
Oh, there's a penalty. Looks like he's talking to Coach. I'm sure Coach Schmidt's going to refuse it if it was.
Offsides on them?
Oh, well, I don't know. He's talking to Coach, though. Why would he not refuse it and take 4th and 13
offsides,
force him to punt?
Yeah, offsides against. Yeah, now we're sending the punt team out.
Yeah, usually the official just looks at the head coach and, you're not going to take this, are you? I mean, why are we going to push him back half the distance at this point
and give him another shot?
Yeah, you and I are talking the same game now. It's only taken us, 2 years?
There we go. 4th down and 12. Corcoran out to punt.
Nico Garcia's back now.
And I think some of that confusion is if Corcoran has like either a sidewinder or a backwards end over end punt when he gets it off, and it has caused the return men some issues. $1:15 on the clock. Corcoran standing in his own end line.
I'm not sure. Coach Robertson's the one that called timeout, take that last timeout. And I'm not sure why, but the way that.
And they're not, look, he's not happy. We're going to stay here on this timeout.
And the way College Station lined up, because I'm looking, so they have the 2 wideouts to the left. Then they have another guy who I think is off the line, and they have Verdugo in as that third lineman that's in an eligible position, so, and I don't, you got to recognize that. Yeah. I don't think they try something here,
But it's out there, and I'm sure, and I'm more than likely, I'm sure Coach has seen that on film somewhere because he recognized it, and obviously none of the players did.
But they were running players on, running players off, so Coach Robertson just trying to figure out, Coach Schmidt and he, trying to figure things out.
Tigers with no timeouts left, 1:15 left here in the first half. 14-14 is your score.
Coach Schmidt going, that was my last timeout. What are you doing? But they don't tell us. I have 100% confidence.
I knew what he was going to do. Corcoran about 2 yards deep. It's high, but he gets it down and gets it off. But that is, Tigers are going to get away from it. That's going to go out of bounds at about the Cougar. We'll see where they spot it. They're going to say the Cougar 43-yard line.
Minute 7 left, no timeouts for the Tigers. So again, everybody works on their little 2-minute drill, and I will say typically the Tigers have been one of the more prepared teams in special situations I've seen in quite some time for a high school ball club.
I hate to say this, Tap, but this will be the 3rd straight time the Tigers have taken over the ball in Cougar territory and have come away with no points.
Oh, I know. And again, we talked about missed opportunities a couple of weeks ago against Forney. And you feel like it's there, but our defense, again, has really stepped up in that second quarter.
Will in the offense coming out. 1:07 left here in the first half of a 14-14 all score. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers here to his right. Straight drop back. Blitz comes. He gets away from it. Makes an odd miss. Now he's got some room to run and just takes the slide. Going to cross the 40. Under a minute left here. Clock still running. Will picks up 4 on the run. 45 left. Cameron needs to get set. Clock still running. Will has everybody in spot. Straight drop back again. Coming over the middle, and that's going to be caught and then dropped. That is the 5th drop tonight by receivers, unfortunately including Will.
Yeah, but, Will's was, I don't know if I'd call that a drop, because that was a layout, almost made the catch. But that was one, again, first down with the line, probably kill it, and then you're at 2nd and 10 at about the 28.
3rd and 6.
Now if you don't get the first down, College Station may call the timeout.
They've got 2 left.
You got to look to block the punt.
34 seconds. Shotgun formation. I don't think there's still some confusion on the play. Will's going to get it off. Straight drop back. He's under pressure. That's going to be a pass, and that's going to be that one was a little short. And it's like you said, they're not coming to meet the ball. And that's going to be an incomplete pass, bringing up 4th down.
But it stops the clock. Let's go back to the Philadelphia Eagles and, in that game, the Atlanta Falcons. Now they have 30 seconds on the clock with 2 timeouts. Then the last thing you want to do is you wanted to keep that ball throughout that first half, I think.
Radley King out to punt. Cougars send nobody back deep.
That's a little good. Don't touch it when you go down there.
See if Radley can get it high and maybe even angle it out of bounds.
Just get it off at this point.
Gets back to him. They bring a little pressure. He does try to angle it out of bounds.
Don't touch it unless it's going to go in the end zone.
And
or out of bounds.
It goes out of bounds. 20 seconds left on the clock. 14-14 the score. The Cougars coming back out, but they do still have 2 timeouts, Steph.
Yeah, again, they have Jackson Verdugo, who has been, very good about going up to get high balls. And, that's a good team that's used to moving quick and getting down the field. But you never know. Coach Pryor may just say, let's go in and start that second half because we haven't moved the ball. But I have a feeling I doubt that.
Ball at their own 14-yard line.
A lot of cushion by the defensive backs right now. And
they're going to hand the ball off around the edge, and he's going to be hit hard. And that's going to be Connor Cashin.
Yeah, and it looks like I said, Coach Pryor, Stoney Pryor looks like he's just going to take it in half, tied up 14-all. Unless he calls timeout with 1 second and see what happens.
And that's going to be the final play of the first half. As we get ready to go to the Service Insurance Group halftime show. Service Insurance Group, insuring Texas for over 35 years. Tapp and I will be back after the first half. 14-14 is the score. You're listening to A&M Consolidated Tiger Football on WTAW 1620 and 94.5.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please turn your attention to the 50-yard line where we welcome representatives from the College Station ISD Education Foundation and St. Joseph Health. CSISD Education Foundation celebrates St. Joseph Health as their top donor of the year. St. Joseph Health is a pillar donor and top shelf sponsor of 50 Men Who Can Cook for the 7th consecutive year. At this time, Aaron Marietta, Vice President of Operations for St. Joseph Health, is presenting a check for $40,000 to Education Foundation Executive Director Teresa Benden and Education Foundation board members Gary Brown, Kim Egie, and Megan Stewart. 50 Men Who Can Cook is the premier fundraising event for the Education Foundation. This year's event will take place on February 7th, 2025. Funds raised from the event support classroom projects, student scholarships, Prizzy's Closet, Senior Hall of Fame, Summer Day Camp scholarships, the Amy Anderson Literacy Legacy, and staff awards. For more information about the Education Foundation or to purchase tickets to 50 Men Who Can Cook, visit their website at givetokids.csisd.org. Please help us thank St. Joseph Health for their commitment to CSISD teachers, students, and schools, and their support of the College Station ISD Education Foundation.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the College Station High School halftime show, featuring the award-winning Strutters and the Cougar Band. The Strutter Dance Officers, from left to right, our First Lieutenant, Monica Gomez, Captain, Meredith Lukey, the Strutter Social Officer, President, Caroline Kirby. Our Strutter of the Week is Junior Lexi Seek. Strutters are excited to entertain you with their ladder routine to September. The Strutters would like to recognize the Teacher of the Week, Coach Steve Ott. The Strutters are under the direction of Christine Kleineke. Tonight we want to thank our diamond level sponsors, Advanced Loan Irrigation, Pea Green Inc., Expressions Dance and Music, M&M Apparel, Moving Beyond the Page, and Silver Snow. Thank you for supporting the College Station Strutters. Go Cougars! And now, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming to the field the College Station High School Mighty Cougar Band. The Cougar Band is a consistent UIL Regional Sweepstakes Award winner, UIL Area Finalist, and 2021 and 2023 UIL State Marching Band Contest participant. This evening, we are proud to present our 2024 Marching Band Show, Riptide, featuring the music of Niagara Falls by Michael Doherty, December in New York by Bill Lawrence, and Riptide by Vance Joy. Ladies and gentlemen, under the field direction of Kelly Ding, Josh Burrow, Dylan Brode, and Isabella Vizquera, here is your mighty Cougar Band. The Cougar Band would like to show our appreciation for the support from our Director of Fine Arts, Eric East, Fine Arts Administrative Assistant, Lyle Grepner, and our Head Principal at CSHS, Justin Grimes. A big thank you to our Cougar Band, our boosters, and supporters. Our best wishes to our friends tonight in the A&M Consolidated Tiger Band for a great year. A special note tonight to Mr. Fry, Director of the A&M Consolidated Tiger Band. The CSHS Band and Guard family wish to express our condolences to you and your family, and know that we will continue to keep you all in our thoughts and prayers.
Now presenting the 2024-2025 A&M Consolidated Bingo Bells. Bell of the Week is Thea Newman. The Spirit Bell of the Week is Bailey Griffin. The Bingo Bell Social Officers are Mia Evans, Ella Feldhake, Zoe Kelly, Allie Brunert, Allie Tucker, and Head Social Officer Ella Cox. The Bingo Bell Dance Officers from right to left are Lieutenant Joey Zimmerman, Lieutenant Kaylee Nowak, First Lieutenant Ainsley Guzman, Lieutenant Conchita Palo, and in the center, the Captain, Jesse Shorts. Ladies and gentlemen, College Station Independent School District and A&M Consolidated High School proudly present the sweethearts of College Station, the A&M Consolidated Bingo Bells. Tonight, the Wells would like to thank their high kick sponsors, Echo Insurance, Crossroads Moving and Storage, KBS Financial, and Service Insurance Group. The Bells are under the direction of Elizabeth Brannick, and tonight they're performing their stroke routine to the Taylor Swift classic, Shake It Off. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field for your halftime entertainment, the 2023 UIL Area 1 Grand Champion and two-time UIL State Marching participant, wearing rain and Tiger Lion, the A&M Consolidated High School Tiger Marching Band. Directors of the Tiger Band are Steve Frock, James Benton, Harry Hutchins, Ava Almighty, Alex Ewald. Additional staff includes Emily Reed, Ty Bailey, Luke Murphy, Tung Lee, Parker Moratska, Jeremy Macias, Austin Benson, and Scott Cripps. Band awards for this week are Outstanding Marcher, Landry Goodman, Best Attitude, Isaac Schmeckel, Best Section are the Flutes, and the Cover Art Member of the Week, Alexis Flores. Out of respect for the performers on the field, we would like to ask for all stadium noise to be kept to a minimum. Tonight, the band will be performing their UIL contest show titled Suspend. The band is under the field direction of drum majors Matty Valka, Sam Rhodes, Claire Duhon, and Taylor Rutledge. Tiger Band, you may take the field in exhibition performance.
Isn't just a problem.
Surgical Associates for being the game ball sponsor and supporting A&M Consolidated Tiger Football.
Talk about forced punts on the Cougars' last 4 possessions, and then obviously their 5th possession, they just went into the halftime. But the Tigers were able to answer both of the Cougar scores with big plays of their own. A 93-yard touchdown reception by Cameron Vines and a 34-yard touchdown run by Jamarley Mooring. And that's why we have where we are at a 14-14 all tie.
Yeah, again, you know, the Cougars pulled out a trick play early on, the little flea flicker, you know, that scored and kind of set the tone for the game. And the first 2 plays for the Tigers, they went backwards. And then on the 3rd down and whatever, they just decided to throw a 97-yard touchdown pass to tie the score at 7. you know, and then again, the Cougars score, the Tigers score, and it's just been a phenomenal game. And one of the players that to me has been the most phenomenal in this first half has been Cameron Vines, the wideout. We didn't see a lot of him last week when we played Pflugerville Weiss, but this week he's really caught all 3 of Will Target's completions, which shocked me because we've had a lot of drops this ball game. But Cameron Vines has 3 catches for 151 yards tonight.
That was our first half spotlight player of the game, brought to you by Prosperity Bank. Real bankers, not just a bank. Third quarter is getting ready to start here. Third quarters are going to be brought to you by Kelly Burt Dozer, your #1 excavating contractor. Kelly Burt Dozer, 778-1902. Proudly supporting the youth of our community. Big Gustavo Lopez out to kick off this second half for the Cougars. Back deep is Vines, and I can't see who the other one is for them. And Gustavo puts his foot on that one.
That one will be in the end zone.
And the Tigers are going to bring it out again. And now there's a lane. If he can stay on his feet, he gets across the 20. That lane closed out pretty good. I'm a little confused on some of these while we're bringing them out.
Yeah, that was Chunky Mooring that made that decision to come out. He got it over the 20, and like you said, he had a lane and then ran into one of his blockers. If he avoids that blocker, there's a good chance he's still running.
Tigers take over first down and 10, 11:55 left. Again, 14-14 to score. Tigers went 3 and out on their first possession of the first half. We'll see how they do as they start the second half. Will and the offense out there, they're going to be going from the field house to Welborn Road to start this game from our left to our right here from the home stands. They're going to be handoff to Mooring, and he's going to dance around a little bit, cross the 25 to the 26.
I think that may have been Roston.
Roston,
yeah.
They're going to say that's a gain of 4.
Hey, that's my favorite number in football, right?
4. Yeah, that gets you 12 and a C&J's barbecue first down, of which Consol only had 4 in the first half.
Well, when you're scoring 93 and, you know, it's hard to get first down.
Second down and 6, ball across the 25 to the 26. Pistol formation, shotgun formation, handoff again. And he's going to dance across the 30 and roll forward. And that time he's going to pick up about 7 yards on the play. Is Ralston.
Yeah, Cameron Ralston just has that ability to get in there, and he's a little shorter, and he kind of hides a little bit and just does little jump breaks, and then he just pops out of the other side of the hole.
And that's a C&J's barbecue first down. Ball across the 30 to the 34-yard line. Clock still running at 10:55 left here in the third quarter. 14-14 score. Man in motion, going to fake and come right back to Ralston up the middle again. And he's going to pick up another 4, maybe 4.5 yards there, Tap.
I love it. I love it. Again, if it's working, right?
Don't make him stop you. The ball's going to be at the 38.
Or as you like to say, don't get too cute. Although, who knows? We might, the way we were throwing the ball in the first half, we might be sucking them in just to try to throw over the top.
Second down and 6 after another 4-yard pickup by Ralston. Will still in shotgun formation. Going to bring in man in motion again. That's Vines. And this time they are going to hand it to him. No, Will keeps it himself. He's got nowhere to go. They sniffed that one out quickly. Will lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that was one of the successes early on. We said that Will Hargan had done a nice job in that first half of running the football, like either design runs off of reads. And he's such a threat. That time I think he might have tried to force the run instead of just keep giving it to Cameron Roston, put us in a 3rd and long situation.
3rd and 6, ball to the 38-yard line. 3 receivers out to his left to the far side. Cougars show pressure, but back off.
10 on the play clock.
Everybody's got the play now. Straight drop back for Will. Has a man open over the middle. That's going to be a little over his head.
I think it was tipped. That's what happened, why it was over his head, because he was hitting him in stride. I think one of the linebackers knocked it off because it went behind him. That's why you heard the crowd get upset because of the hit. But once that ball's tipped, remember, everybody's fair game.
Going to bring up 4th down. King in the punt.
He drops back for the punt. In the kick for the Tigers, number 31, Radler King.
Ball to the Tigers' 38-yard line. Herring back deep for the Cougars, standing at his own 30-yard line.
They may be coming after this one.
They bring the pressure. Tigers do well. It's a nice spiral punt, and he's going to get around that first person, gets around the second person, that's Herring. He's got some room on the sideline before he's actually chased out of bounds. He fielded that at his own 25 and gets it out to the 35-yard line.
Wesley Couch, the first player down. Again, we have this habit of just running past the returner sometimes instead of breaking down once he catches it. But the left side of the Tiger kick team didn't really cover, but Jaden Mullenberg, the center, coming down the middle, was able to run Herring out of bounds.
Cougars take over first down and 10 at their own 35-yard line. Corcoran was 6 for 13 in the first half, back out in the second half, and he's picking up first down going to pick up 10 yards on that first play.
Finds Grady Pryor out there, just a simple little, basically a 10 and out, hit him right in the numbers, probably trying to get Corcoran a little more confidence this half.
Straight back to it. This time it's going to be a handoff. He trips as he's trying to cross the line.
Well, I'd trip too if Puma Fichetti was down at my feet trying to grab my feet.
Stapp gets nowhere on that play. Ball to the 35. He drops the ball, does Corcoran. Now rolling out to his right, just gets rid of it.
Again, the Tigers had no pressure, but they dropped back that time, and he dropped it on the play action part, rolled right, and still no pressure, but he was running out of bounds and kind of just threw it at the feet of one of his receivers. Going to bring up a 3rd and 11. Big play here for the Tiger defense.
3rd down, ball at the 45-yard line. Clock stopped at 8:37. Corcoran has 2 receivers out wide to either side. Martinez Brown in the backfield with a straight drop back. Tigers bring pressure. They have a screen play set up. He's got blockers in front of him. Does Martinez Brown. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. A great play call there by the Cougars.
Yeah, Wilson Stapp just really wasn't even a great screen as far as trying to fake a block. He just went out there, but like you said, they just let the pressure come. The lineman got out in front, and the pursuit couldn't get there in time. Pick up a first down. Nice play by the Cougars.
20-yard pickup. Ball at the Consol 35-yard line. They're going to hand the ball off. That's Stapp again. And he's going to spin off 1 tackle, pick up 3 before a gang of maroon. Going to be a 4-yard pickup. Clock running at 8:10. Ball at the 32-yard line of the Tigers. Cougars on the move. Shotgun formation for Corcoran. Straight drop back this time. Looking on the sideline. Has a man that's going to be caught. That's going to be Zach Crosser.
Again, Tigers just playing a little soft, but they came up real well. That was Simon Starks again. Big hit. Crosser held on to it. Bring up a 3rd and short.
4 on the pickup. Ball just across the Tiger 30 to the 28-yard line. Tight formation for Corcoran. Hand the ball off. That's Martinez Brown. He's going to get the first down. Across the 25 down to the 21-yard line.
I'm sure the Cougars went in at halftime and said, we have got to run the football coming out this second half. And they've been a little bit more effective right now on this drive.
The 11th carry for Martinez Brown. First down and 10. Straight draw back is going to be a handoff to Martinez Brown around the right side. Flag comes in. 2 flags come in. I think that's going to be coming back.
You think that's around holding. There were 2 flags coming in.
7-yard pickup by Martinez Brown, but we'll see what the play call or the penalty is. Referee and umpire discussing it, and everybody's walking backwards.
No, chop block. That's 15 instead of the 10-yard because it's a personal foul.
So what was going to be a 7-yard pickup by Martinez Brown is going to end up being a 15-yard penalty, moving them back outside the 35 to the 37-yard line. Going to bring up 2nd down and 25. Excuse me, 1st down and 25. Corcoran in shotgun formation, 3 receivers out to his right. Ball's on the right hash mark. They bring a man in motion, and they flip it to him. He gets past the first defender, can't get past the second, and he's going to be run out of bounds. A lot of, and that's Crosser, and that the play just kind of not.
Yeah, I don't think anything was done intentional.
Yes,
but again,
that's what I was trying to say.
You know, it was just everybody's riding out of bounds, and it's difficult to stop. Of course, the College Station coaches on the other side of the field want a penalty.
It's going to be officially a 1-yard loss. Going to bring up 2nd down and now 20. No, they're going to say a 3-yard loss. 2nd down and 28. Ball at the 40-yard line. Shotgun formation for Corcoran. He's got Cashin in the backfield with him. Tigers show pressure. They bring it up the middle. Corcoran comes back with an inside wide receiver screen. The Tiger defense all over it. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
I believe that was Wesley Couch again. That's 2 plays. If that was Wesley, because Wesley was the one that made the play over here on the jet sweep, made the big hit right there. Really didn't call anybody's name except for the defensive line in that first half. We'd love to see the fact linebackers start to get involved in this ball game.
Ball still at the 40-yard line of the Tigers. 3rd down and 28 for the Cougars. Corcoran now in pistol formation. Cashin in the backfield with him. Tight bunch formation to either side. They've got Xavier Baylor, the other tight end, and they're straight drop back for Corcoran. Looking downfield, he's got nobody under, and he does end up catching the ball, and that's going to be, is that for,
yeah, that's, I think it's Verdugo. Again, it's still going to be 4th down, but it's now 4th and 10, manageable. I think Verdugo may have kind of started cramping up.
18-yard pickup by Verdugo.
They're going to bring on the field goal team, so it'll be a 39-yarder.
This is Trey Stasny, the senior kicker. Ball will be spotted at 29, so a 39-yard field goal attempt. High snap, but they get it down.
No, huh?
And that is no good. Wide to the left, and the Cougar defense holds.
Tiger defense holds, baby.
Excuse me, Tiger defense holds.
That could have ended up a lot worse for the Tiger defense. They had 1st and 10, what, at the 22-yard line, huh?
Tigers take over at their own 22. 5:09 left here in the 3rd quarter. Exactly where they started the 3rd quarter. Will on the offense out there, 2 receivers to either side. Can't see who that is in the backfield with him.
I think that's Chunky Mooring.
And they're coming back inside, and that's going to be dropped. Looking for Hunter.
Again, the receivers, he came back to meet it, then he tried to turn up the field before he caught it.
Got to secure it first.
Yeah, they just slow down, make one play at a time. Coach Rodriguez just trying to get some of those receivers an opportunity to run to a football after they catch it. They got to catch it first. 2nd down and 10, ball still at the 22. Clock stopped at 5:06. 14-14 still to score. And this is going to be a keeper by Will, and he's just going to throw that one away. The Cougar defense were kind of all over that one. Yeah, they did a good job on that RPO right there. Again, I wonder if Will, because I thought maybe if he would have given it to Chunky right away, Chunky kind of got through the line, but I think Will had it in his mind he was going to get on that edge and try to make something happen. 3rd down and 10. Tigers did pick up a 1st down on their first possession here the 2nd half, but then ended up having to punt. Will in pistol formation with 2 receivers to either side. Straight drop back this time. Cougars trying to bring pressure. He's got a man downfield. Didn't get a chance to miss him. Looked like there might have been a hold as he tried to make that break. No flag.
He was looking for Dodge.
Yeah, Austin Dodge, he's not complaining or anything, but you're right. Will threw more to the middle of the field, and Austin never really made that move to the middle of the field.
Tiger defense hold. The offense comes out, goes 3 and out. 4:56 left here in the third quarter. Tigers going 3 and out.
Tigers in a different punt formation. They sense the pressure, so they brought their punt
Low
blockers
snap.
up.
He gets it off. That's going to be a low end over end. It didn't touch anybody. I thought it might have. And it's going to be across the 50 to the 48-yard line. King just didn't get a good hold of it. He felt the pressure, but
felt the pressure. The snap was a little bit low, and again, he got it off, which is the most important thing he could do. And you're right, it was so low, it almost hit a Cougar that didn't even realize where the ball was.
missed field goal on their last possession. Corcoran and the offense back out there just on their side of the 50-yard line at the 48. 4:47 left. 14-14 still to score. Man in motion, but they're going to hand the ball off around the left side, and that's going to be that's going to be Stapp with some room to run.
Again, they're starting to get to the corner. There must be a hold out here because there's a flag. I was about to say they're starting to get to that edge now. But it's easier to get to the edge if you're holding someone.
They're walking back, so it looks like this is going to be on the Cougars. That's the second penalty here of the second half. That's Xavier Vela, the other tight end, both of which have had a very active game here.
Yeah, Vela had that first touchdown on that flea flicker.
Mark off 10. Oh, they're going to call it from the spot, so mark off 10 from the spot. It's going to be a handoff to Stapp again. He's going to be lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage on this one. Nope, they're going to say officially a 1-yard gain on the play. Going to bring up second down and 14. One receiver out wide, one receiver to his right. Pistol formation for Corcoran. Stapp still in the backfield, bringing a man in motion from right to left. They look that way. Tigers trying to get there. There's a blocker in front, and then Tigers do a good job of recovering. Had some blockers in front of him, but he's going to pick up some yardage down to the 45. Flag comes in late.
And I think that's going to be on Zach Crosser because when he was getting up, he just walked right over the kid, Wesley Couch. And I think that's the frustration when he got hit pretty hard on this sideline, and he just walked through the guy. The official's right there. He just walked away, no problem, but he walked through him, not over him. Put a knee right in his chest and just walked.
That's going to be 15 and moving back. And the down's going to count.
Yeah, dead ball foul, which is big.
So that's going to bring up third down as they mark off the 15. Ball back at their own 40 now.
Yeah, there's just times, this is where I go on my rant. Stop watching TV. Just get up and play football.
Ball at their own 40, third down and 18, 3:54 here in the third quarter. Again, the score is still 14-14.
I'd find 0. Make sure I knew where Verdugo was.
Shotgun formation for Cochran. He's going to bring Stapp from his right to his left. Straight drop back. Going to him, and he's going to be hit as he tries to catch it. Great job there by the Tiger defense.
Again, they were just trying to they just ran Verdugo again, that little 10-yard turnaround, thinking he would draw some people and then run, kind of just sneak Stapp out of the backfield, and the Tigers just stayed at home.
Huge penalty, a benefit for the Tigers. Again, the Cougars at their own 40-yard line now. Corcoran back to punt.
We've already seen one trick play. We got to start at some point, starting to think maybe they are going to come with the. And
he gets off a nice end-over-end punt again. It's going to be dropped by the Tigers. Didn't see who that was that dropped it. Was that Garcia?
No.
Okay.
It was Zamarian Hawkins. Again,
They're
he's
having
trying
trouble.
to take off before he catches the football. I think we're going to have some return specialist practice this week, catching punts and kickoffs.
Tigers take over at their own 25-yard line. Their third possession here of the third quarter. 3:34 left here in the third quarter. 14-14 still to score here at Tiger Stadium. Shotgun formation for Will. It'll be a handoff, and that's going to be Ralston, and he's going to pick up Tap's favorite, no, plus some. He's going to pick up about 5 on the play this time.
I'll take 4 plus 1. But again, Ralston's just so patient back there. He allows the blockers to get in front of him. He allows the blockers to make their hit, hold their block, and then find a hole and make that jump cut and go.
Ball at the 30. Clock still running with, no, they did run him out of bounds. Ball on the far hash mark from the press box here, shotgun formation. 2 receivers here to the right, 1 to the left. Bringing Vines in motion, and they fake the ball to him, and Will's going to do that RPO one more time. Cameron's going to be lucky to pick up 2 yards on that. The Cougars are all over that one now.
They are, and they're doing a good job. And what's opening up, though, now is the initial handoff. But it's going to bring up a third and about 3 or 2.
Going to be a 3-yard pickup there on the reception by Vines. Will has 4 completions. Cameron has 4 receptions.
And I'll go back and say, Will had a lot of drops by a lot of receivers in that first half.
And a
balls
couple,
that were
couple
right
already here in the second quarter.
Yeah,
the second
balls
half
that were right in those receivers' hands.
3rd and 2. Pistol formation for Will. Ralston in the backfield with him. 2 receivers to the right. They move the man from right to left. And it's going to be a handoff up the middle. And he's got nowhere to go. He picks up 1, does Ralston.
Yeah, they just had that left defensive end or linebacker, the last man in the line of scrimmage. Nobody touched. And he was able just to close down and make that initial hit and stop it from a first down to just a 1-yard gain. And Coach Schmidt going to play field position.
And 4th down for the Tigers.
Is he? Or is he? I can't tell. I see Mullenberger in there, but
a man comes in late. Yeah,
we're in
man comes in late. 4th down. And they jump. We get the first down on the penalty.
Now, I don't think I saw anyone move. No. But again, I hate when they start talking when something seems so obvious to us.
Off right, there we go.
All right. Why?
You're right.
I mean, every play, we got to have 5 officials coming. See that? See that? See that? See that? Offsides go. Let's go. Y'all are faster to move the chains. And I did get confirmation from the College Station radio official. Yeah. It was short. Oh, first down.
Yes. Which was a huge turning play because they scored.
Yes.
First down. C&J's Barbecue, first down on the penalty. Low snap. Will gets it back off, and that's going to be Ralston up the middle. And this time he's picking up another 5.
Yeah, Ralston and Mooring have somewhat similar running styles. They both like to kind of do jump cuts in the backfield.
Ball at the Tiger 44-yard line now.
Ralston may be a little more straight ahead runner though than Junkie Mooring.
Will has the play. Sticking with a single receiver to either side. Low snap, but it hands it off to Ralston again. That's going to be a 3-yard pickup. Right back to where we were last time. 3rd and 3.
Coach Rodriguez, I think, is trying to hurry this play up. But the officials are allowing substitutions.
45 seconds left here in the third quarter. 2 receivers to either side, pistol formation. Cougars showed pressure, now back out of it as the Tigers check back to the sideline.
Plenty of time, 12 on the play clock.
Will has the play. Cougars still showing pressure. They bring it right up the middle. Rolls to his right, and that is going to be a low pass from Will, not caught. Going to bring up 4th down.
And they're bringing out the punt team this time. Unfortunate, they run truck, get the first down off of the penalty. Can't capitalize. Open receiver. Will had that little habit again, and he kind of threw off his back foot instead of stepping into that pass.
Clock stopped at 25 seconds. Herring back to receive. There's another high spiral. It's going to take a nice Tiger roll. They can get to it, and they're going to. And that is going to roll all the way inside the 5 to the 4-yard line. Another nice punt again by Radley King.
Now, if I'm the Cougars, I'm going over the top right here. I'm going to turn the tables and say, fine, you threw from down here, we're going to go over the top right here.
Ball's going to be at their own 5-yard line. First down and 10, 12 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pistol formation for Corcoran. He's standing on his own end line. Low snap, but they get it off, and that's going to be Martinez Brown. He's going to drag a couple of Tigers with him. He picks up 9 on the play. And that is going to be, the clock stopped at, okay, there we go, it's still running, and that's going to be the final play of the third quarter. That was not 15, but that's just me. We're going to take a break, come back for the exciting fourth quarter. Again, neither team scores here in the third. 14-14 is your score. We'll be back in just a second. You're listening to WTAW 1620 and 94.5.
First State Bank of Beehive has served our area for over 115 years. Proud to have the same name as when we were chartered, and we remain.
Easier, WG.
Once again, game ball sponsor, College Station and Surgical Associates at Dr. John Williams in
We're broadcasting in HD, 1620 WTAW College Station Brown.
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium. Jason Cornelius and tap bench. First down and 10 for the Cougars. Motion, and they're going to toss the ball out to Martinez Brown with some blockers. He's going to make a lot of Tigers miss and pick up another 9 yards before he's upended.
Nothing complicated. They go strong to the left side. Just a quick pitch left to Martinez Brown, and that offensive line on the left side is able to crush, just push down the Consol line, and the linebacker's not able to get there either.
Straight drop back for Cougars on second down. He's going to get the ball, and they're going to say that's incomplete.
Yeah,
a nice attempt there by Pryor. Tried to come back to the ball. Going to bring up third down and a very short one. Going under center now is Cochran. And going to be a handoff, and he's going to pick up the first down. Hit hard. It's Cosser.
Credit to Marion Hawkins. You're right. They ran a jet sweep out of under center formation. Crosser looked like he had some ground, but Marion Hawkins came up from a safety and met him to only have a gain of 2.
2-yard pickup. Back to shotgun formation, and it's going to be a handoff around the side again. Nope, he's going to try to go up the middle, or actually off tackle. Is that Martinez Brown?
No, I believe that was Stapp.
All of their running backs just seem to be hard to bring down on that first contact.
Well, you know what they do a good job of is they run sideways, but they get their shoulders turned once they make their mind up and see a hole. So they're not giving you half a body. They're hitting you full on, straight ahead, once they get that momentum going.
7-yard pickup, second down and 3 to go. Ball at their own 33-yard line, 10:45 left here. Pistol formation. Tigers showing pressure this time. Cougars move people from left to right. Now come back to the left, and that's going to be right in the middle. He's going to pick up the first down, but barely. 3-yard pickup there on the play.
Again, Nico Garcia from the cornerback came in and made that play.
Ball right at the 36-yard line. Shotgun formation for Corcoran again. Straight drop back. Has some time. Too much time. Cougars now under pressure to get to him. That's going to be incomplete.
Credit the defensive backs right there. Nobody was open, and Corcoran went back, finally got some pressure on him, forcing him to throw off his back foot and bounce the ball to the receiver. Tigers did not blitz it. Can I say it again? Did not blitz anyone on that. Went with just a 3-man rush, so the pressure came late.
Pistol formation here for Cochran. Fakes the handoff under pressure, going deep. And is that going to be dropped? Great position there.
Yeah, I was going to say the Tiger was in much better position. Simon Starks out there guarding Zach Crosser, and it was almost like the ball was thrown to him.
Bringing up third down. Third down and 10, ball at their own 36-yard line. Straight drop back, actually he's rolling to his left now, nothing, being chased from behind, and then just throws it away.
And again, they went to go ahead and run that flood, but the Tigers went man to man, and they couldn't get it to it. Forced Corcoran out of bounds, ran him out of pressure, put the pressure on him. He just had to throw it away.
Clock stops at 9:58.
This Tiger defense since the first quarter has just been phenomenal.
Cochran going to be back to punt, excuse me.
They're looking to the sidelines like they think they might try to do something. The play, I guess they're going to call a timeout because the play
clock's at 5. They took the penalty. Which for Corcoran, he's not a punter to where you think he needs the additional room.
I just wonder, do they have a special 4th and 15 play? You know, because again, I don't know what the confusion or what they're lining up, but you know, again, the way they line up, it's always an option for them to they take some of the pressure.
He does get the punt, and that is a wiggly punt that takes one bounce out of bounds. Tigers are going to take over. They're going to spot that at the 43-yard line.
You know, I think that's one of those where coaches tend to they get a little cute, as you like to say. You know, again, don't know what Coach Pryor was thinking on that play. If that's all he's going to do is line up and punt.
Will and the offense taking over. 9:53 left here in the fourth quarter. They're at their own 43-yard line.
Our crowd trying to get this offense going now.
Student section over here standing up loud and proud. First down and 10, 2 receivers to his left, 1 to the right. Sends a man in motion from left to right. Under pressure, screen pass is set up with the blockers in front of him, but he's tackled from behind.
If one person peels back and looks to the inside, Chunky Mooring still running, or was that Cameron Vines?
That was Vines.
Yeah, I mean, again, great play setup. He had the blockers in front, but nobody could look backside for any pursuit.
No gain on the play. Maybe a short one. Vines with his 5th reception. He is the only one to have caught a pass so far here this evening. Yeah, they're going to say that's officially a 1-yard pickup. Second down and 9. Straight drop back for Will. Got some protection. Looking downfield. And that's going to hit a receiver in the shoulder pads.
That's Austin Dodge over there, runs a nice little corner route, flag route, you know, with not in the corner, but I mean, again, just Will put that ball, didn't put it any better.
It hit him in the shoulder pads.
I mean, that ball would have been, he would have caught that at what, the 32.
3rd and 9.
You know, at some point, you just have to say the offense has got to make a play. You can't expect Will and Cameron Vines to do it all night long, or the running back. We got to have a receiver besides Cameron Vines make a play. Like you said, he spread the ball out for no reason.
3 on the play clock. They do get it off. Straight drop back for Will.
Taking time. That's it.
Has some time. And tries to skip it to a receiver. That's going to be incomplete. Bring up 4th down. Tigers go 3 and out.
Both offenses putting a lot of pressures on their defense in this second half. Will did a fantastic job, spread it, he bought himself some time, and then he kind of threw it more like a baseball instead of throwing his nice football motion right there. Kind of sidearmed it more than he needed to, and it skipped. Looked like more of a shortstop there than a quarterback. But to buy himself time was phenomenal there.
8:57. King back to punt. Got off a beauty last time. They get it back to him, bring some pressure. He still gets off another beautiful punt. And that's going to be fair caught at the Cougar 21-yard line. They're going to say 22.
I'm going to guess that Radley King's going to be the special teams player of the week.
He is getting off some amazing punts. 8:50 left here in the 4th quarter. Score still 14-14. I was told to tell you it is Zach Kosser.
Okay. Sorry.
It's going to be a handoff around there. That's Martinez Brown. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. Jumps over a Tiger player.
You know, and that's my fear. You can't hold someone like Aiden Martinez Brown, Wilson Stapp. You can't hold them down all game. And you keep asking the defense to do it. Now the Cougars are going up tempo.
11-yard pickup. Going to be a run to Brown one more time. And he's going to pick up 7 on the play.
Now, you know, here, like in basketball, this is when I don't mind. Hey, call a timeout and slow them down.
Quickly out across the 40 to the 41-yard line of the Cougars. Brown out, Stapp in. Pistol formation for Corcoran. Handoff again, up the middle. And he's going to break a couple of tackles and get to midfield.
And this is the fear that I had to start the ball game. That they could hurt the Tigers up the middle. Tigers have done a good job all ball game until right here.
9-yard pickup by Stapp. And they're going to come back to Stapp one more time. Tiger defense does a better job that time. Only picks up 1 on the play.
Well, they pushed him out a little bit more. He tried to turn up more in the middle, and they were able to shut that down and get outside. Cross-headed, not in the game right now.
Tiger sub. Ball's the 49, straight drop back. He fakes the handoff. Has some time looking downfield. And that's going to be, they're going to say that's a catch.
Yeah, nice.
By Kosser.
Yeah, Zach Kosser, and I apologize for not saying it correctly. But he, again, Cade Corcoran did a good job getting the ball over the linebackers in front of the safeties.
1st down and 10, right back to Stapp. He picks up 3.
Go, pull it up, pull it up! The ball comes out, pull it up, pull it Pachetti! The ball did come out, they're saying it's a live ball, and Pullen Pachetti's going to return that. Yeah, that is not it, because nobody called it dead.
Nobody said
he was still standing up. They could not review this. That has got to be a touchdown.
And they're going to say that is a Tiger touchdown. Pullen Pachetti with a 70-yard touchdown fumble return.
I told you Kuno was going to do it.
Pullen Pachetti in the 4th quarter with a 70-yard fumble recovery.
Well, it was a strip. It wasn't a sack, but a strip tackle return for a touchdown.
You can hear the crowd chanting Puna. Flag comes in.
Oh, they tried to come over the top. I think it's going to be on them. Be surprised if it's on us, because usually when the official coming there, unless it's a hold.
See what the play, it's a
Yeah, personal foul.
on them.
That's what I'm saying. They're frustrated.
So is that going to be assessed after on the kickoff?
Yeah, so then we'll get the ball, kicking the ball off on the 15.
Score is now 21-14. The Tigers with the lead. 7:06 left here in the fourth quarter. Cap and I will be back in just a minute. You're listening to A&M Consolidated Tiger Football on WTAW 1620 and 94.5.
I went through about... Huntsville.
To give the Tigers a 21-14 lead and tap. I didn't even see it. I started marching down.
And what happened is they stood step up and he turned around and was still walking this way. Well, Puna just came in, ripped the ball away from him. That's why, because he was still taking backward steps, and that's why they never blew the whistle dead. And Puna just ripped it and went and showed a little speed. Now Bradley King needs to just kick this out the end zone.
Personal foul called, and this Tigers are kicking off from the Cougar 45, and yes, he just boots that one out of the end zone.
Don't even give him an opportunity to run that one back. Cougars
will take over at their own 25. 7:06 left here.
Now the defense has been stepping up. They need to continue. Can't get. If I'm College Station, I'm not getting away from the run. That's me though. I'm not Coach Pryor. I don't know.
They've been averaging 7 yards a carry here in the second half.
And Ed Martinez-Brown last year had like 243 by himself.
Yes.
So we've done much better against the run this year.
Bringing a man in motion, straight drop back for Corcoran, underneath screen pass. That's going to be caught, but sniffed out immediately by the Tigers.
Yeah, Ethan Walt, not Ethan Walt. Ethan's unfortunately hurt. That was Wesley Couch, but he's down now too.
So we got 2 players down for the Tigers.
Let's just hope that that's just a
that was caught by
cramp.
Cosser and 1 yard pickup.
Can't see in the middle. Is that Puna down in the middle? I can't tell. But again, the defense, the linebacker stayed at home, didn't go. They were expecting to feel some pressure. There was zone coverage, and they ran. Casa ran right into Wesley Couch. Looks like there's a cramp on Wesley Couch, but not sure on the other one.
We'll go ahead and take a break here. 6:55 left in a 21-14 game in the fourth quarter. We'll be back in just a second. You're listening to A&M Consolidated Tiger Football on WTAW 1620 and 94.5.
Kelly Burt Dozer. Call 778-1902 or click kellyburtdozer.com.
Hit Staff in the backfield. He spins off of 1, but it's going to bring up 3rd down on the 2-yard pickup.
And credit Nazir Adams. He got good penetration that forced Staff up sooner than he wanted to, and then they were able to fill the floor. Wesley Couch already back on the field. He just cramped up. But we've been calling Wesley Couch and Puna Fichetti most of this half. Understandable while they got a cramp. 3rd
down here for the Cougars. Straight drop back for Cochran. He's got a man one-on-one. He's overthrown that. That's almost one-handed catch. Couldn't see who that was. Tigers bring pressure.
Oh, that was Simon Starks on the coverage for us. Again, he's been all over Zach Costner anytime he's tried to go deep. But you said it. He almost brought that thing with one hand.
Brings up 4th down for the Cougars.
All right, so now this is where we're getting into the situation. You got to start looking for some fakes. I know it's deep in their deeper in their territory, but
6:23 left here. Cochran back to punt. Tiger takes a fake, and they're going to have people on the flag comes in. Cougars with some running room. Gets drug out of bounds, but there's a flag that came in almost instantly.
Don't know if there's somebody illegally up the field or Wesley Couch, I think, cramped right back up again.
Pending the penalty, they do pick up the 1st down. He said, Cochran saying it's against the Tigers.
Well, either that or I wonder if they said because he threw it behind the line of scrimmage, there you can be up the field.
Yeah, they picked up the penalty. Cougars pick up the 1st down.
Coach Schmidt, Coach Robertson both trying to get a explanation. You have an injured player, yeah, you can talk to him.
Cougars pick up the 1st down. Ball's going to be at the Tiger 49-yard line. You've been saying they're calling for the fake all night, and they finally do run it.
You know, again, you got that quarterback back there. You know, you're getting desperate with 6:14 left in the game.
21-14 to the score. Ball just across midfield to the 49-yard line. Officials still having a conversation.
That's not going to make them. They went the play clock at 40 seconds. They changed the game clock?
No, the game clock still at 6:14. They did run him out of bounds. 1st down and 10 for Cochran. And they're going to go reverse. Tigers all over it. And he's going to slip out of a tackle. Very lucky that he slipped out of it. Ends up being a 5-yard loss instead of an 8-yard loss.
Yeah, but I still, at this point, we talked about, early on the flea flicker. Don't be surprised if they don't go back to it. As wide open as Vila was.
5-yard loss by Cosser. Shotgun formation here for Corcoran. Fakes the handoff. And that's going to be tipped. He was looking for Verdugo, I believe.
Yeah, and that was Cannon Kieschnick, who has got good depth from that linebacker position, jumped up. And Cannon's probably about 6'2", could probably match up, one of the few that can match up size-wise with Verdugo, who looks like he's kind of limping a little bit, like he's cramping up some too.
3rd and 15. Ball back across midfield to their own 44-yard line. Corcoran in shotgun formation. He's got 2 receivers to either side. Tigers bring a late blitz, and that's going to be incomplete. Tigers bring a late safety blitz.
Now, here's what I'm going to say. Keep your defense out, drop back 1 player, and look for the fake.
Cougars got a fake punt off last time, picked up the 1st down on a 20-yard reception.
Just getting your base 3-4 here, block. Make sure he punts, guard the man that you're supposed to, and drop back 1 player. Simon Starks is going to be that 1 player to drop back.
Same formation, two gunners / receivers out to the right. He does get the punt off this time. Let that go. Nope, he's going to receive it at the 15.
Just hold on to it. Hold on to it, Simon. Good job.
Going to be ran out of bounds at the Tiger 25-yard line. 5:16 left on the clock. 21-14 is the score.
This is when we need Chunky Mooring and Cameron Roston just to put their head down, maybe throw a little jet sweep into Cameron Vines.
Tigers again taking over at their own 24-yard line.
Come on, offensive line. Show your dominance here. Blow them, give them a little hole. 4-4-4. 4-4-4. 4-4-4.
1st down and 10, ball at their own. Says 24 on the clock, on the scoreboard. Looks like that's actually the 25-yard line. And that was going to be a toss, and I can't see to Cameron Vines.
Yeah, I mean, they're trying to get
and
it
that's
to
going to be
Vines, but we
an
don't.
8-yard loss. Again, why are we getting cute? 8-yard loss on the play. 9, excuse me. Ball is back at the Tigers' 16-yard line now. They've got to get it out past to the 35-yard line for a first down. Clock is still running. Now it's going to be, Will's going to keep it himself, put some room to run to the 30, to the 40, get that, 50, 40, nobody going to 30, 20, and he just runs out of bounds at the Cougar 20-yard line. Will showing his feet. Again this evening, a huge play, no flag down.
Plain old simple zone read. Everybody went after the long play, the big loss. They were sending a little pressure. They thought Will was just going to give it off. They all clapped down. Will made the read, broke the seam and got there. Who was that for College Station? That was Braylon Wortham, ran him down, and we know Will's got some speed. But again, Will made the smart move instead of taking a hip step out of bounds. Now again, Tigers, hold on to the football.
75-yard pickup by Will.
Hold on to the football. Again, 4-4-4.
Ball at the Cougar 15-yard line.
Coach Schmidt's going to call a timeout.
Yeah,
Probably give Will
some
a little oxygen. Puna, Will needs some oxygen.
We'll take that timeout with them. 21-14 to score. Ball out the Cougar 15-yard line. We'll be back in just a second. You're listening to A&M Consolidated Tiger Football on WTAW 1620 and 94.5.
Man.
A huge C&J's barbecue first down on the 75-yard stamper. 4:27 left, Tap.
You know, again, like I said, let's not get too cute. Let's just run the ball at them. I mean, Radley King, we're in his range for sure, but we want to try to get 7, but not take any chances. Love to have the clock run. 4:27. College Station has what their timeouts left.
Pistol formation here. Run the ball up the middle.
Like 4 yards to me.
Yep. Down to the 11-yard line. That's the chunky Mooring. He picks up 4.
Run the clock. Let it go. Don't even send the play in yet. Don't snap the ball till there's 3 on the shot on the shot clock. I'm getting in mid-season 4.
Clock down to 3:50. Will's going to keep it himself. He makes a man miss. That was a nice in and out move.
And everybody in College Station knows what I mean when I say Marcel.
Yes.
Very similar to Marcel Reed last week.
Yes, it was. Did he stay?
No,
did
he went out of bounds.
Okay.
That was the worst thing he could have done.
Clock stops at 3:42. He picks up 6 on that play.
So now we have, is it 2nd and short or 3rd and short?
3rd and short.
That's what I thought. But this is what I still would just love to have.
No, they gave him the first down.
Okay, so it's 1st and goal.
Another C&J's barbecue first down. The ball is just outside the 5-yard line. 1st and goal. Hand off up the middle.
It's all right.
Pick up
good.
2.
Hold on to the ball. We don't have to go 4-4-4. 2-2-2 works here too.
Yes, it does. Mooring picks up 2. They're going to say just 1 officially. Ball is at the 2-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Coach Schmidt going to talk to Will. I think that's the only way he'll slow the game down a little bit here. He wants him to huddle up.
3:10 on the game clock. 21-14 to score. 2nd down and goal from the 4. Will is in pistol formation with Mooring in the backfield with him. They're going to bring a man in motion. That's fine. They're still going to hand the ball off to Mooring. He's going to get in. They're going to say that is a touchdown. A 4-yard touchdown run by Chunky Mooring.
Again, we asked that the offensive line just do their job, and they did it right there. Will with the big run, and then again, the offensive line down here did its job.
2:55 left on the clock here in the fourth quarter at Tiger Stadium. Snap is down. It's blocked.
All right, let's tackle now.
We know that they can be run back. We saw 2 of those last week. Extra point is blocked. Well, right now, 27-14 is the score. 2:55 left here.
Coach Schmidt not happy with his line there. There you go, loud penetration.
Okay.
Or he's talking to the official. I wonder if he thinks somebody jumped in the gap or, hopped over the line.
Tap and I will be back here in just a second. 27-14 the score. You're listening to A&M Consolidated Tiger Football on WTW 1620 and 94.5.
First State Bank of Beat Eyes has served our area for over 115 years.
End over end kick. Going to be fielded at the 2. Trying to run it back around from his left to his right. Going to be brought down. Not brought down yet. And still breaking tackles. And finally going to be run out of bounds.
Bradley King knocks him out, the kicker, yeah.
That's going to be Coster. He broke a couple tackles. Flag down here at the 29-yard line.
Out of 30. But, yeah, we hope there's got to be a block in the back on that. I mean, I don't know what else there would be. Yeah.
Bringing everybody back. We'll see what the official call is, but yeah.
Give Coster a lot of credit.
Yes.
Him breaking tackles had nothing to do with somebody pushing somebody in the back right there. And the Tigers had opportunities to put him down.
Bringing the ball back to the 20-yard line.
Now, I'm not a defensive coach. 2:42 left. I don't know how much pressure I'm going to bring. I might stick in my 3-4 base here and match up some man, make them throw over the top, and find somebody that can match up with Verdugo. Cannon Keshik looks like that's who he's got right now.
First down and 10. Puckering him back. And the Tigers bring pressure right off the bat. And that's going to be over Verdugo's head. You said they don't bring pressure, they do right.
Well, like I said, Verdugo's struggling running. He's been cramping up this whole second half. But, that's what Coach Robertson does. That's why I didn't like it. That's why I never coached defense. I didn't have that gambler mentality.
2:37 on the clock. Second down and 10 now. Shotgun formation against Corcoran. Rolling to his right. They're going to hand off on the delay. And he's got some room to run. Going to pick up the first down and then some. Somebody's going to have to bring him down. And they're not. He gets all the way to the Tiger 34-yard line.
And that's Cashin right there. It's a little quick. He's a little bit quicker and a little bit shiftier than the other two backs.
46 yards on the pickup. Quickly back to it underneath, and that's going to be tackled after a 2-yard pickup.
College Station still with their 3 timeouts at the 2-minute mark.
Clock right now at 2 minutes left, 27-14, but they are at the Tiger 32-yard line. Straight drop back for Corcoran. He's under pressure, having to roll to his left. Flag comes in, throws downfield and out of bounds. More than likely going to be a hold as he starts to break out of the pocket. Yeah, hold against the Cougars as he tries to break out of the pocket to his left.
It'll bring up a 2nd and 13 now?
Well, no,
17.
Second and 8 right now, so they'll move him back
18,
10. This will be 2nd and 18.
I told you, math's not my strong suit.
That is the 6th penalty against the Cougars here in the second half.
Clock management's my specialty.
That's going to move him back to the 42-yard line of the Tigers. 1:51 left here in the fourth quarter. 27-14 is the score. Pistol formation for Corcoran. Going to be a handoff, and that's going to be Cashin, and the Tigers going to be all over him that time, maybe a 1-yard pickup.
I'd imagine they're going to call a timeout right here. Coach Pryor's still not calling a timeout. Kind of shocked.
1:40 left here. The clock is still rolling, now down to 1:35.
I know this is 2-down territory, but he's still shocked with 3 left. He's not calling them.
Clock is still running. 27-14 the score. Pistol formation here on 3rd down. 3 receivers to his right. Straight drop back for Corcoran. Going, throwing over the middle. He's got Verdun open. He's hit immediately, but he does pick up the 1st down.
And the unfortunate part is he can barely run right now. We just let him kind of limp down.
Yeah, and he was just wide open by himself. He's the one person we don't want open. 17-yard pickup on the play. Corcoran, he's got the ball. He's going to throw over the middle. That's going to be Verdun, and he's going to get into the end zone. I mean, it's going to be Verdugo.
Yeah, and again, I just don't know how the one player you're going to allow to get open. Now,
18-yard touchdown.
So they're down 7. So, if they score here, the 6 ties it up because we missed that extra point, or it was blocked, which will come back and be big.
18-yard touchdown reception.
Tigers are going to have to get a 1st down on offense if they don't do the onside kick.
That's his 2nd touchdown of the evening, and he just made that drive happen all on his own. Extra point is no good. The extra point is no good.
Wow.
Tigers still with a 7-point lead with 1:03 left here in the fourth quarter. 27-20 is the score. We'll be back in just a second. You're listening to A&M Consolidated Tiger Football on WTAW 1620 and 94.5.
For over 30.
Right down the field in a minute and 30 seconds, most of that by their big tight end, Jackson Verdugo, and he scores on an 18-yard touchdown reception tap, and that was just too easy.
Yeah, and again, you see the Cougars here line it up, already got the ball angled, go for the onside kick. So again, the Tigers have their hands team on, 1 player's deep. Can't tell who, if that's Mooring. I think it's more Chunky back there.
Gustavo Lopez, the kicker for the Cougars. And it is going to go high and out of bounds.
Now, Coach, take it. Take it.
Yes.
I know your philosophy. Take it. We're not going to return an onside kick.
Tigers going to take over with the 7-point lead. Both teams, the Cougars blocked the Tiger extra point. The Cougars then actually missed their extra point, so the Tigers with a 7-point lead.
But like I said, College Station has all 3 of their timeouts left, so the Tigers are going to have, the Cougars do, Tigers are going to have to get a 1st down. 1 1st down, I would imagine this game's over.
Tigers take over at the Cougar 48-yard line. 1:03 left here in the game.
Tigers in a trips formation.
Still going to be a handoff. No, Will's going to keep it himself.
Stay in
Skates
bounds.
around, and he
That's
just slides down.
And still no timeout, huh?
And somebody's cramping up over there on the far sideline, so the clock is going to stop. We're under a minute at 57 seconds left here. We're going to keep it. The Cougars had already taken their timeout anyway, so we're going to go ahead and stay here. 27-20 to score, 57 seconds left. Will with a 1-yard loss on that play, technically, since it goes where he started the slide. So the ball is back to the 49-yard line.
I didn't get the number of who's cramping up, but tell you what, that offensive line deserves to cramp up at some point after this game. Go right to the chill water tonight,
absolutely.
You know, and get in there.
Yeah,
it's going to be 2nd and 11. Like I said, that only took, 6 seconds off the clock.
Can't see who that was, but yeah, he tried to get up and then fell right back down with the cramp.
Now, you know how we talk about basketball coaches thinking ahead. So I'm thinking, okay, say College Station gets the ball back and scores. Your coach prior, do you go for 2 since your kickers struggle?
Absolutely.
You know. Still haven't gotten a number who it is.
Still can't see how he's coming.
I think it might be Ignacio Zaragoza who caught the touchdown pass last week. He got a lot of playing time with Courtney Grubbs and Colton Schmeller both out at that H position.
Second down and 11. Pistol formation for Will. Is that Mooring or Lawson in the backfield?
Can't tell.
And Will's going to keep it again himself. And he's got
stay in bounds. Stay in bounds.
And it's a touchdown. Will's going to scamper in. That is going to be 48 yards. 49 yards of a touchdown run by Will Hargett. No flags on the play. 48 seconds left on the clock, and that may just ice it.
I'm going to say that did.
49-yard touchdown run by Will Hargett.
Hey, again, I'm going to say some of us Tiger fans been waiting for a night like this for a long time.
Cougars cramping up back here at the 42-yard line.
And let's not think, remember, all of a sudden, it was 90 degrees today.
Yes,
so it's still a warm night. We thought we were out of it. And here we are mid-September, still in the 90s. After we felt some 70s and 80s at night.
Bradley King out to kick the extra point. Remember, it was blocked by the...
Yeah, get the kick up. We saw what 2-point returns can do.
Snap was a little low again, but they do get it up.
He got the kick up high, too.
34-20 is the score. 48 seconds left here in the fourth quarter here at Tiger Stadium. You can hear the noisemakers loud, but we'll be back in just a second. You're listening to A&M Consolidated Tiger football on WTAW 1620 and 94.5.
Want a new home without the hassle of moving? Zorneman Flooring is at your service. You'll be amazed at how a new tile shower
Back to Tiger Stadium, Jason Cornelius and Tap Benz here, and your A&M Consolidated Tigers with the 34-20 lead with 48 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Will Hargett just took the ball 48 yards for the score. That is your First State Bank of BDI's scoring recap as the Tigers took over after the onside kick attempt by the Cougars. Bradley King getting ready to kick it off deep. Two Cougars back deep to return. And he gets it in over in. That's going to go into the end zone. And they're going to go ahead and take a knee on that one. And bring the ball out. They do still have 2 timeouts left, down 34-20. Again, the Tigers get an extra point block. The Cougars missed one. So that's why we still have a 14-point lead after the run by Will Hargett. Again, that strip return by Puna is still showing up big right now.
Oh, well, you know, everything Puna does shows up big. And he's back in the game. Remember, he went off the field with cramps. Puna's never run a sprint that far.
First down and 10 for Corcoran. Ten on the play clock as they have somebody running on late.
Yeah.
Down to 5. Tigers show pressure, but then back off. He's under pressure. And they get it, and that's going to be, he's looking for Cosser again.
Again, Tate Jasperson right up underneath him. It's like they had him double teamed. He was underneath route following him, and the safety was right there.
Going to be second down and 10, ball at their own 25-yard line. 43 seconds on the clock here for a lot of anticipatory Tiger fans in the stadium. And they're going to go outside. That's going to be caught by number 17. That's Grady Pryor, the junior wide receiver. He picks up the first down.
Need to tackle better. Somebody down for the Tigers. Again, just cramping up at this point.
.37 seconds left on the clock. That was a 19-yard pickup on the play. The Tiger player able to walk off the field again. As Tap mentioned, it is still a warm night, so we're seeing a ton of cramping here this evening. First down and 10 at their own 44-yard line. 37 seconds left here. 34-20 is the score. Pressure around the side. He's forced up the middle. He just tosses it. That's going to be caught by Stapp. Does the ball come out?
No, he
okay,
fell,
he
but he
down.
stayed in bounds, which is the best thing. So Coach Pryor calls a timeout. 27 seconds left.
4-yard pickup by Stapp.
They'll still have one more.
We'll go ahead and stay here. They're going to add 2 seconds to the clock, so we'll put it to 29. 34-20 still the score.
3-yard gain to the 47-yard line.
Did you say you had district scores?
I did. This is all from halftime. Lockhart was down to Pflugerville Hendrickson 19-3. Buda Hayes over Bastrop Cedar Creek 14-10. And then Pflugerville Weiss over Kyle Lehman 35-0. The one team we don't have a score is Austin Anderson, who I believe was on our schedule next week.
We'll play them next week.
You know, and I was talking to Scott and Tim at the College Station radio. They said their quarterback is very good. So, you know, Coach told us that the front-loaded side of the schedule, so it appears that we may get through. Now, we can't let that game go.
Right.
And then we should be able to kind of, I hate to say coach, but you just want to, you know, show up and get the game in and play as hard as you always do.
That was the Brazos Valley scoreboard update brought to you by Brazos Valley Bank. Deep roots, strong branches. Jason Cornelius and Tap Benz here. 34-20 is the score. Second down and 7. Here for the Cougars as they are trailing 34-20. Straight drop back for Corcoran under pressure, and he's going to be brought down.
Is that Clifton or Nazir?
And they do call the timeout. No, that wasn't Nazir, Adam.
No, I think it was Clifton. Was it? Okay.
They called Nazir.
All right. I thought it was Clifton Gooden, but either I don't have a spotter like they do. Hey, I want to give a shout out to Tim Meadows, father of Trace Meadows. He's over in Caldwell. Of course, his wife's the principal there. And but he said Trace is in El Paso, you know, with the rest of the team watching this game.
Live.
So they said they're as pumped up as we are.
23 seconds left on the clock. 34-20 still the scores. We're here in the fourth quarter as the Cougars seeing if they can make any kind of a furious comeback. They called their third and final timeout here of the game. I'm actually noticing something for the first time that I look over across the stands.
Still half empty?
They're not as full as they were earlier.
No, and those fans are, I mean, they're not, let's face it, they're not accustomed to this. And I said that earlier this game. They were kind of sitting on their hands, you know.
3rd and 12 after the sack. 23 seconds left here in the game. You can hear everybody here on the Tiger side of the stadium. Very excited. Tigers still trying to bring some pressure as Corcoran rolls to his left. And that's going to be picked off. And he wisely slides down. The Tiger defense.
Tate Jasperson.
A flag comes in late. Multiple flags come in. Probably going to be excessive celebration.
Well, I think Tate just took his helmet off, and it's because he dropped something. Like something came off, and he ran back and got it. I don't think he never celebrated. He was like part of his helmet, I think, came off. But we'll take it because at this point now he's got to take a cut. One knee. I'm good at this. 16 seconds. One knee.
Yeah, unsportsmanlike conduct on that. Tigers now with a 34-20 lead, 16 seconds left on the clock. Tigers again, as Tap did his math already, take a knee with Cougars with 0 timeouts left.
This one I still wish you would just get under it.
I guess.
But it's a new game. I'm old school, as I said 112 times tonight. So I guess the neon works. I guess we got to bring the girls up every game, huh? The experts. Victory formation.
34-20 is your score right now. Will Hargett, the offense, back out there in victory formation. Will's going to take that knee, and that is going to do it. Your A&M Consolidated Tigers doing something they have never done. As the clock ticks down to 0, they are getting their first ever victory against their in-town rivals.
Not the first ever.
Sorry.
But it's been
a long time. 34-20 is your final score. We are going to the Zorneman Flooring post-game show. Zorneman Flooring, get the best in service, selection, and style from Zorneman Flooring. Visit zfloors.net today. 34-20. Tap and I will be back to recap a wonderful victory here by your A&M Consolidated Tigers. We'll be back in just a second. You're listening to WTAW 1620 and 94.5.
Kelly Burt Dozer has been clearing the path for progress for over 35 years. So before
that was